arena. We ain't come to play. Step into the ring. We don't play no games. I can hear the crowd. Hear them say my name. I can hear them loud. Here we go again. I put my life on the line. I go all in every time. I come to take what is mine. I ain't gonna waste no more time. Just take a look in my eyes. You see I'm ready to ride. I was born ready to fight. I've been ready my whole life. Hey, you claim that you're ready. We gonna see when it's on. You claim that you're ready. We gonna see when it's done. You claim that you're ready. We gonna see who's the one. Yeah, you claim that you're ready. This was over before it begun. Yeah, I got something to prove and I ain't got nothing to lose. Yeah, I got something to prove and I ain't got nothing to lose. Yeah, I got something to prove and I ain't got nothing to lose. Yeah, I got something to prove and I ain't got nothing to lose. Yeah, I was born for this. This is my moment. Look in my eyes. Yeah, I want it. Are you kidding me? Send them in. I can handle them all. Send them in. Where they all standing they fall. They don't know, till they start hitting the ground. They don't know, I was born to wear the crown. Hey, you claim that you're ready. We gonna see when it's on. You claim that you're ready. We gonna see when it's done. You claim that you're ready. We gonna see who's the one. Yeah, you claim that you're ready. This was over before it begun. It was over before it begun. You claim that you're ready. This was over before it begun. It was over before it begun. You claim that you're ready. This was over before it begun. Yeah, I got something to prove and I ain't got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose.
Then now forever. Together.
You can't resist us. This is how we rise up. Heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up. Heart is beating faster, feels like thunder. Magic static, call me a fanatic. It's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up. It's our resistance. You can't resist us.
That Rockets Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. My name is Wade Barrett, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm following it tonight. I don't have big or medical call-outs to do in. We're here in Sloppy for an incredible night for professional wrestling. Hot up an incredible bad blood. This, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we'll be hearing from AJ Lee. Of course, also we're hearing from Seth freaking Rollins. Also, with us tonight is the King of the Ring match is on tonight with Trick Williams taking on Sami Zayn. Also, we have the Queen of the Ring Total Final of Tree Belair versus Liv Morgan. Also, we have Rey Fenix taking on Ethan Page. Here on tonight, it's all happening live right here, right now on WXR, live on YouTube. gonna be an incredible night here for Friday Night Smackdown. The atmosphere in this arena is absolutely electrifying. Cannot wait to see what we have in store, honestly. This has been one of the most anticipated Smackdown since we took a nice little hiatus. But we're getting started here with the Black Widow of WXR on the Smackdown brand, AJ Lee. And as we get set here for this wonderful message from AJ Lee, we want to thank all of you for being patient with us as we're handling some technical difficulties with the final boss here. But look at that AJ Lee here with our beautiful new stage. Well done, production. Love to see it. But one has to wonder what's on the mind of AJ Lee here tonight. AJ Lee, a trailblazer here in the WXR Women's Division, a future Hall of Famer, of course, someone who ran this Women's Evolution here a couple years ago. Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Paige, you name them, they're all here paving the way, all thanks to AJ Lee. But we're gonna turn it down to her in the ring so we can hear what she has to say. Take it away, AJ.
Thank you. It's great to be back. Now, I know the last time I was here, I was fighting for the Women's Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam against Liv Morgan, Paige. It's Liv Morgan and Paige. Unfortunately, I lost that match. I said I was sorry, oh my god. Now, I know I took a break and, focused on other things. Being at home and doing other things that just needed to be done while I was away. And all of a sudden, I saw that, one of our groups, the corporation, decided to try to take over WXR and this group as a whole. Yeah, I know. They're crazy, aren't they? I know. Oh, wow, is the corporation messing with production now? Y'all need to get it together. Come on now. This is crazy. Get it together, y'all. Come on. Corporation, we know you're crazy, but get your act together. I know. They're crazy. They're crazy, I know. Yeah, boo them. I know, boo them. That's right. And I couldn't help the fact that, the corporation had to try to mess with my husband, CM Punk. Week after week after week, they try every last bit, just trying to take a lead in this group. I know the little lackeys like John, Royce, and Ricky Saints. They're something. I know they're something. But I have my eye on one person, and that is Sasha Banks. Now, I know, Sasha, you just came here, and you already got a title because the right people in this management position to WXR. But I'll tell you one thing. One thing I've learned over the years, you cannot plan something you can't predict. So that is why I'm out here to challenge you at Saudi Arabia, United Champions for that WWE Women's Championship. Now, since I know you're here in the back, why don't you bring yourself down to this ring? Because I got something for that ass.
Oh my. AJ Lee wants to have some choice words. Not even a choice words. We're going to have a nice good old-fashioned cat fight here on Smackdown. She wants that women's champion out here right now. I mean, I don't blame her. And hell, that's Saudi Arabia. Oh, yeah.
We don't have all day. Don't waste these people's time.
And now AJ Lee patiently waiting for the bossing CEO of the corporation. And if I'm Sasha Banks, I wouldn't let some old geezer tell me what to do, me personally. But I respect AJ Lee for what she's doing. Sasha Banks still playing mind games.
Come on, Sasha. We want Sasha. Come on. Come on. Come on. Are you scared, Sasha? I know.
There she is, ladies and gentlemen.
AJ, it's good to see you back. You know, the last time you came back, you lost the title at SummerSlam. Before that, you won the title. Congrats. The title I have now is getting polished, clean. Side plates got to get changed after what happened last week. But trust me when I say, nothing's changing. Nothing at all is changing. Because at Saudi Arabia, I'm going to do exactly what Jay did to you at Evolution.
Wow, is that all you can say? Sasha, I mean, yeah, I did lose the title, and you're right, I did. But you know what? I fought back, and I did everything I did. And I want to, how about you join me in this ring? I want to talk to you about something. How about you join me in this ring? I won't lay a hand on you.
That's a great idea. No, AJ, you started this women's revolution. You opened the door, but I built the mansion. I gotta give you respect, though. You helping the women revolve to what we are now, but I took it to another level. I elevated the women's division to a global attraction. You made promises that the women can main event, but I made it profitable. You see, I was the first one to main event WrestleMania with Bianca Belair. I mean, you wouldn't know about that because you were a little too scared.
Scared? I mean, you talk about scared, Sasha. I mean, what's scary about me? I mean, I walked through these doors and I shattered these glass ceilings so you can be here today. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here. And one thing I do want to bring up is mediocrity, what your group stands for, right? Mediocrity. Ending mediocrity. I mean, you talk about ending mediocrity. I mean, let's go through your past weeks. Well, let's really go through your past weeks. I mean, you came in at SummerSlam and you got the title. Congratulations to you, by the way. I mean, even though you really don't deserve it. There's other people in this division that really deserve it more than you do. But, one thing that I do want to bring up, I mean, you got the title, right? But what did you do with it these past weeks? I mean, there is a whole list of things I can bring up. I mean, you got the title. I mean, you did that. I mean, you did all of that just to get dropped on your ass at Bad Blood with a table and by Roman Reigns in the same exact night. And not only that, I mean, you had a match on Smackdown, but you went across these very ropes and you tried to do a frog splash on this table. You botched it. And you know what? What's actually sad? You made the executives question if they should even let superstars do it because of you. So, I'm confused. I mean, what have you really done this past far. I mean, the new name should really be Botch Banks, but hey, the thing about this, I mean, the sad thing about it is, Sasha, when I take that title from you, I'm gonna watch you fall and I'm gonna laugh right in your face. Because you know what? The best part about all of this is while you botch, I succeed. And while you hide behind a corporation.
Hide? That's a understatement. Because I went head on at you. You just caught me off guard at Bad Blood. I didn't expect to see you fighting your husband's battles. I mean, you're here to defend your husband's pride, not to win my championship. You didn't come back because you missed his business. You came back because your husband couldn't let it go. I mean, you are a revolution. I'm a standard, a blueprint. I became a boss. Wait, matter of fact, a CEO. Now, when they talk about the greatest, they start with your name, but they end with mine. That's funny. So, I mean, if Punk couldn't beat Cena in a war of words, what makes you think it'll be different with you?
I mean, there's other things I really can say. I mean, there's one thing. Like I said, you hide behind a corporation. You hide behind a corporation. I mean, from what I've been hearing backstage, I've been hearing some rumors that the corporation didn't even want your ass. And another thing, too, that I've been hearing is that John Cena never wanted you on the team to begin with. So tell me what you have done with all of this, because as far as I know, the corporation really doesn't want your ass. So if we're talking about defining mediocrity, you've never defined it. You're just the definition of mediocrity, Sasha. That's all you are.
Well, I mean, there's Ricky, there's Royce, there's Cena, and there's The Rock, but Cena's not here right now, and until The Rock lays up his boots, I'm in charge. So, you walk through that curtain because you think this is personal? For me, it's business. You're fighting for your husband's pride. I'm fighting to keep what I've already proven I deserved. I made history, a revolution. I did what you couldn't do. And at the end of the night, at Saudi Arabia, you'll go home to CM Punk, and I'll go home still, the women's champion. So back to you challenging me for my championship.
Oh my god! She just sucker punch her! What the hell is wrong with her? And she just accepted her challenge for Saudi Arabia. What the hell is wrong with this woman? Just sucker punch. This is just oblivious. I hope AJ Lee is okay. The hell? This is just sickening. We just have these people running around this company. They own this place. The hell? Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break as we get order restored here on Friday Night Smackdown. We'll be right back.
Everyone scream next up, but I'm the number one candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get all prepaid. 42 flavors, I'm on a tea break. No side, no about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the number one candidate. Starboy excellence. Them other guys irrelevant. They all on my dick, I'm celibate. Zoe Camp is half white, half melanin.
DoorDash.
And we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, live here on Friday Smackdown, brought to you by DoorDash. Listen, anything was made clear is that AJ Lee wants to go and shut the boss and CEO up, especially after getting sucker punched in the mouth by a wannabe CEO, Sasha Banks. Goodness gracious. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, still to come later on tonight, Trick Williams and Sami Zayn, among other things. Goodness gracious. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, I do believe we're going to be hearing the direction that we'll be also seeing later on. Will be Ricky States taking on Sheamus, which could be a good match, honestly, in my opinion. Ricky States has been on an incredible climb here in WXR. He's been joining Corporation at SummerSlam, helping protect the wrong. We Johnson retain his title. And of course, with Liz King. Nevertheless, he's going up against one of the most dangerous veterans here in WXR. Some may call him Celtic Warrior. Others may call him the Mohawk Machine. But ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call it, I'm gonna wait for the perfect one to say it, Cleveland, Ohio. It's time for Fight Night! And that's not only that, ladies and gentlemen, he's bringing the limes with him. Cyrus, Tyler, Sheamus, getting ready to go into the pack. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus! And of course, me, my good lad, Sheamus, been way back. Sheamus, someone who I always look up to when we're in the League of Nations, someone who is one step away of winning some world titles here at WXR, someone who I believe should be the one to dethrone John Cena for his undisputed WWE title. But first, he has to get past one of two members of the corporation and the name of Ricky Saints. Roy's key. As we await the arrival of his opponent. Tell this Cleveland, Ohio crowd, it's fired up for Fight Night. I mean, me personally, ladies and gentlemen, let us know to the 22 plus concurrent live viewers here. Who do you have winning this matchup? Sheamus or Royce Ames? Not wait for this matchup to get underway here. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. The quote-unquote, the best there is, the best faction that there will ever be in WXR. The Corporation Club in the name of Royce K. And they're being accompanied to the ring by Ricky Saints. These two men have been doing the evil bidding of John Cena, The Rock, and of course, when we just saw moments ago, Sasha Banks And I believe the corporation is looking to take out all these mediocric people like Famous. They did that to Carmelo Hayes. They did that to CM Punk. They did that to Roman Reigns. Hell, who knows who they'll do that to next? And I believe Royce King is looking to do it, to shape it. As we await to get our referee into the ring, ladies and gentlemen, Cleveland, Ohio, are you ready for your first bit of opening contest? Because I know I am. As we fight here, this is a definitely electric crowd here tonight. Ricky Saints, of course, hyping up Royce Keys. You know, I spoke with Royce Keys earlier today. He said, listen, Wade. He said, you know, I'm going to put away this rubbish, this orange-haired man known as Sheamus, and I'm back to Ireland, where he belongs in a Irish retirement home. He can go back to drinking at the local pub, have a nice little beer, little scotch at it as well. He doesn't belong to being in America. Now, me personally, I want to make that slide. Finally, as we have our wonderful referee team here, getting ourselves set here for this matchup here. It's time for the bell. Here we go. The bell has rung. Royce Keys taking on Sheamus. Here we go. Two battling brutes here. Starting off now with a stare down and a shove by the Celtic Warrior. To Royce Keys, and Royce Keys entering back with another shove. And here we go. Both men trading blows. Good old-fashioned fight here. And down, and here goes Royce Keys getting the upper hand on Sheamus. Sheamus now ducks through it. Oh my God. Burst through it now. And now, the clothesline to the outside. Down goes Royce Keys. Referee getting a count here. Ricky Saints now recuperating with Royce Keys, making sure he can get back up to qualifying level. Because if you're John Cena, you don't want to see none of your corporation members lose to someone named Sheamus, and Sheamus building a momentum here. Kind of fall back inside the ring. Here we go, clothesline. Sends Sheamus to the outside and landing him back first onto the announce table. My God, Royce Keys, this man has been on fire all across the globe, on the indie scenes, across every promotion, as he delivers those massive, meaty right hands to the dome of Sheamus. Down goes Sheamus, referee letting it all slide here. Me personally, if I was a referee, I'll sign a cat right there, man. And now dragging the carcass of the Celtic Warrior to the middle of the ring. Irish whip. Picking him up with a German suplex. Biking Sheamus. Now Sheamus getting back up with a beautiful clothesline like it was nothing. Just like how the Scottish defeated Team USA and the, FIFA World Cup. Ah, yes. And now Sheamus building some momentum here, taking charge in our match here. First opening contest here in Cleveland, Ohio, if you're just tuning in. And now Royce Keys looks a little dazed. He's in the ring with one of the seasoned vets in WXR. A future world champion, looking for a splash. And Royce Keys rolls out and hits with a massive right. Learning this from, of course, his corporation leader, John Cena, a massive spear straight to the midsection. And Sheamus runs to the outside to recuperate. Referee to get in the count here. And if you're a Sheamus fan, you do not like to see it, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Sheamus, up in age, nearly 45 years old, and a leg drop, my God! Almost 200 straight pounds of raw muscle crushing on the Celtic Warrior spine. My God, count of four. Sheamus might have a broken spinal bone right there. I don't know what you call it to you doctors. If you can let me know in a comment section, I'd really appreciate it. But his spinal cord may be missing a little bit of a broken piece. Count of 6. The referee's counting here. Back inside the ring. Royce Keys here's the cover. 1, a 2, kick at it 2. Heck at it 2. Oh, Sheamus getting the shoulder up. And Royce Keys getting back to work. Now dragging Sheamus into the corner here. Now stuffing a moto into his chest cavity. Referee gotta get in there and stop him, mate. Jesus. Thank you. And now Sheamus having a little of a attack there. He can barely breathe in there. Come on, referee. Count of 2. Sheamus is not okay. This man has been beaten. He has been slobbered. This man's getting conquered. It's not looking good for the Celtic Warrior. And of course, Ricky Sense looking on, proud of what his corporation member is doing. And a snap there. Right there by Royce Keys. Running the ropes. Look out. Looks for a big boot. Sheamus rolls through it. The kick to the midsection. There you go, Sheamus. Oh my God! Massive knee sends Royce Keys tumbling to the back of corner. And now, massive right and left from Sheamus to Royce Keys. Referee getting in there, someone with a count. Manage has at a count of 5 before he gets disqualified. And now, oh my God, look out! Oh my God, what a exploder! So I like to call that. From Royce Keys to Sheamus. Sheamus goes down, stop the Celtic Warrior in his track. So you get a beautiful look at our new renovated stage here for Friday Night Smackdown. You saw almost a week ago the new stage constructed by a production team here for WXR for Monday Night Raw. A beautiful one, but I like Smackdown's a bit better. And Sheamus answering back with a massive Irish right. Royce Keys answering back with a beautiful American left. And both men trading blows. And now, with a beautiful power slam by the All-American Heavyweight. And Royce Keys looking strong here in our opening contest. And this Cleveland, Ohio crowd does not like what they see. Oh my God, a spine buster! A spine! Boy, that's a come on. 1, 2, 3, ring the bell! Not like that. And here's your winner, Royce Keys. What I like to call the BBQ Slam, Royce Keys. And now attacking the ribs and the back. You gotta get in there and stop it, man. Come on. Oh my, I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for that. And another spine buster by Royce Keys. Jesus. Nick Aldridge trying to tell a production to cut away. You want to see Sheamus get brutalized, and now the corporation attacking him. And wait a minute! Here comes the cavalry! The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes! In my soul, something, Cody Rhodes! And Cody Rhodes almost slipping in his way. But back in, touch to a clothesline. Here we go. And say with me, Cody! Like Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes comes to the aid of the Celtic Warrior, longtime friend of his, Sheamus. You love to see it. And now, Ricky Spinks looks very shocked. He's not getting in there. He's not trying to step in and help his friend out. Now comes Ricky. Ricky in the same ring. And look out, Crossroads for Ricky. laying the smack down on you, man. And now, Cody Rhodes picking up Royce Keys, they say with me, Royce Keys, bro kick to the temple of Royce Keys. The Celtic Warrior and the American Nightmare sing tall over the crooked and ignore the corporation, as in John Cena and The Rock. You are not pleased at what you see from this golden boy of Smackdown. What a match.
He's got this fight in the bag. When the bell rings, it's time to DoorDash.
Everyone scream next up, but I'm the number one candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get all prepaid. Fortune flavors, I'm on a tea break. No side, no about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the number one candidate. Starboy excellence. Them other guys irrelevant. They all on my dick, I'm celibate. Zoe Camp is half white, half melanin.
You guys just seen that? Look at this. You just seen a man give everything he had in that ring, and the second the bell rang, somebody decided that the fight wasn't over.
Hey, somebody find Cody cause he probably out here crying. You talk about Cena, boy, you wasting TV time. Let's talk about it. Matter of fact, I got some good advice for you. You're complaining about the people on the other side of the brand. Oh, you wanna turn your head. Oh yeah. You over talk about the other people on the side of Raw, but you are currently in a tricky situation. You are in Friday Night Smackdown territory, dog. So I suggest you leave our grown folk talking. See, a couple weeks ago I came out with Lil Yachty, and hey, we damn near penta walking with some designer clothes, designer shades, and I put Doug to ass to who they call the phenomenal one. Now stop holding your head, or I'ma smack the taste out your mouth harder than Randy did. And matter of fact, you ain't nothing but a joke in my league, dog. You ain't going nowhere, cause Trick Williams on your whole ass, boy. One more thing. I got a match to get to. I gotta get dressed. Trick Willie gotta go ahead and knock some people out. Sami Zayn gonna get sent to Canada.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Smackdown. Just heard from Cody Rhodes, who is pissed off at this. But now, if Trick Willie, we'll see later on tonight. But now, we turn our attention, because ladies and gentlemen, your following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is a Queen of the Wing quarterfinals match. Introducing first, she is the EST of WXR, Bianca Belair. And Bianca Belair looking to put away the juvenile delinquent, as I would like to call her, Liv Morgan. Here, WXR to advance to the finals, I believe the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament, where she will get an opportunity to challenge any women's champion of her choosing. And God, we all know Bianca deserves some gold around her waist. But first, she has to get past Judgment Day's own Liv Morgan. And speaking of the juvenile delinquent herself, here she comes. And of course, being accompanied to the ring by big sexy mama Raquel Rodriguez. Liv Morgan. That me personally, Liv Morgan is an incredible competitor, in my opinion, but I think she's hanging around the wrong group of gals and men. If she were to just break off and go on her own way and stop worrying about her daddy dog issues, then maybe, just maybe, she could be considered one of the greatest of all time. It's hard to be like Liv when you are surrounded by nothing but people who lie, cheat, and steal, and no shade to, Eddie Guerrero, who is one of the phenomenal ones who ever do it. But Liv, you gotta do better. I want to see that, I don't know how to say it, that strong, wise, juvenile delinquent side of Liv Morgan, not this, fake side of her who's only relying on Raquel Rodriguez and the Judgment Day to help her win her matches. But we'll see if she can get that done and prove me wrong here. If she can beat Bianca Belair to advance the Queen of the Ring tournament. Listen now to our referee to get this matchup underway. Referee calling for the bell. There's the bell. Here we go. Quarterfinals match. Liv, oh my God. A thrust press. Straight out of the gun. Out by Bianca Belair. And now Liv Morgan turning around on Bianca. That's what, ladies. Straight out the gun. And they're scrapping. It's a catfight here on Smackdown. Bianca Belair now getting shoved off by Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, Irish whip. Over both women trading Irish whips, and now jumps over her, over the top rope, on top of the top rope, down to the other side of the corner. Bianca Belair taunting. Liv Morgan looks a little dazed. And then a moonsault rolls through it. And oh my God, now grabbing her. Fireman's carry position. Yet the raw athleticism of Bianca Belair. Someone who should have been an NXT Women's Champion, but now rose through it, gets out of it. Looks like she's going for a KOD, and now an arm drag by, I believe, from Bianca to Liv Morgan. Now Liv, oh my God, this was a backstabber out of nowhere to Bianca Belair. Of course, this Cleveland, Ohio crowd is not pleased at what they see from Liv Morgan. And nonetheless, Raquel Rodriguez looking on ringside. Now we have to cover 1, 2, shoulder up at 2. Liv Morgan can't believe it, but did you really think it's gonna be enough to put away the EST, a future Hall of Famer, a future Women's World Champion here in WXR? I don't think so. Both women are down. You can tell that hot energy that came out of them during the first stages of this match is really paying off. And now Liv Morgan rolled to the outside, going under the ring. Maybe she needs to go talk with Raquel. Get it back under her game plan. What she needs to do in order to beat Bianca Belair. As a referee, I don't think the referee realizes that Liv Morgan is under the ring and rolling to the outside. And as you can hear, this wonderful Cleveland, Ohio crowd chanting EST. That's right, you gotta fire her up. And now back inside the ring, short-lived momentum spark for Bianca as Liv Morgan delivers a massive knee to the back of Bianca. And of course, it's Kurt trying to fire up the EST, but Liv Morgan still stomps to the back of Bianca. Mind you, Bianca Belair Montez Ford just had a son not too long ago, and already a beat down to the head, and I put her onto the bottom rope, choking her out. This is not good. Jesus Christ. And now Liv Morgan has Bianca set up upon the ropes. Could put her away early. And oh no, and another beat down and choking her out on the ropes. Come on, ref. That's a count right there. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's almost a 10 count. She should be disqualified. And I was stomping a mud hole on her. Jesus Christ, this is not looking good. Now the referee giving Liv Morgan a warning to break it up just to the count of 5, ladies and gentlemen. ING before she gets disqualified. Now shoving Bianca into the corner here. Oh God, what's she doing here? Leaping over, oh my God, total world DDT for the juvenile, delinquent herself. Now that was a thing of beauty. And now will that be enough to put Bianca away to advance to cover 1? Shoulders up at 1, ooh, I believe that was 2. Shoulders up at 2 as Raquel looks on. Trying to get Liv to, put this matchup away, but Bianca Belair getting back up to her feet as this Cleveland crowd gets her up. Look for Oblivion, ducks through it and knocks the wind out of Liv, and Liv gets sent to the outside. My God. I don't know if we're able to get a replay of that one, but Jesus, that was wicked from Bianca. As Bianca stands tall, and now Liv Morgan rolling near the solid steel steps, recovering. I mean, she may have suffered some whiplash. Now running back inside the ring. Goodness gracious. And now, Liv Morgan, oh God. Oh, go for a chop there to a midsection. Rose ducks through it. Oh my God. I believe that Morgan caught her with a massive right, stumbling Bianca back, and now Bianca looking a little dazed as Liv Morgan now rolls to the outside. She recuperates, and no, actually I stand corrected. Jesus Christ, as we take a look back here at a beautiful, I believe that she was going for I believe a clothesline, but Bianca caught her with her hand, whipped her. Yes, whipped her on her abdomen. Now, Bianca Belair having some choice words for Raquel Rodriguez, someone who we all believe should be holding some gold. And you would have to think now, if Liv Morgan advances, how does this fare in the Judgment Day Clubhouse? As referee is, I believe, still checking upon Liv Morgan at a count of before now for her. As this match continues to go on, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, this is our quarterfinals matchup here for the Queen of the Ring tournament between Bianca Belair and Liv Morgan as she slides back inside the ring. And now, Liv Morgan, I see now barely making it back in by the count of 7. Bianca Belair looks like a whole beast. And Liv Morgan, oh, roll up. Oh my God, ref, that's a 3 right there. 1, 2, kicks out of 2. And now, what out of nowhere. Something you see from JBL, and another spear by Bianca. Could we see the closing moments of this? Oh my God, a beautiful backflip into a beautiful moonsault there. 1, 2, not to advance. Almost had her. Almost had her. Let's take a beautiful look at that replay brought to you by PS6. Beautiful standing moonsault by Bianca Belair. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget still to come. Trick Williams taking on Sami Zayn later on for a King of the Ring match as well. But look at the strength. Look for KOD. But Liv Morgan fighting out of it. Fighting out of it. Will she? Powering out of it? I don't know. You see her delivering some massive right hands and gets out of it. Rolls through it. Oh no. Adele picks her up. Oh my God. Oh, show the arm. Oh, with an arm bar. Modified arm bar. And now send her to the floor. Kicking her upon her head now. Just disrespect. Goodness gracious. Now send her to the outside of the ring. Oh my God. Oh my God, caught her. Voice slam by the EST. And now Liv Morgan to the outside here on the apron. As Raquel looks on. What a match this has been, ladies and gentlemen. Both these women deserve it, but who will get the victory? And oh my God, KOD! KOD to Liv. Will that be enough? There is the cover, I believe. But Bianca Belair doesn't know where she's at. Here we go, here's the cover. Here's the cover. 1, 2. And there's a Dom with a rope break, my God. Sickening past the Dominic Mysterio costing Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair an opportunity to advance, and our 619 straight to Bianca, a page out of Dirty Dom, and the great luchador himself, Rey Mysterio, Oblivion out of nowhere. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Liv Morgan advance. With the help of her Judgment Day's own companion. Sickening. Just sickening. What a mess. As we now take a look back at some of the key highlights of this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by PR6. It's beautiful KOD. This should have been it right here, ladies and gentlemen. This should have been it right here. And now we stand tall looking at the most dirtiest power couple here in all of Smackdown. Liv Morgan advances with her Daddy Dom to the quarterfinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament.
When the bell rings, it's time to DoorDash.
Everyone scream next up, but I'm the number one candidate. Captain Zion, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get all prepaid. Fortune flavors, I'm on a tea break. No side, no about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the number one candidate. Starboy excellence. Them other guys irrelevant. They all on my dick, I'm celibate. Zoe Kravitz half white, half melanin.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday Night Smackdown. Let's break down what we just saw. We saw Liv Morgan advance here in the Queen of the Ring tournament here as we see this beautiful KOD that should have been the end of the matchup here, presented to you by PS6, but it wasn't enough because that slithering snake, Daddy Dominic Mysterio, came out of nowhere and helped his little girlfriend out, apparently, Liv Morgan, to advance into the finals of this Queen of the Ring match, a tournament. Sorry. Also, I want to give a shout out to all of our amazing fans who are still watching us on today. To the 25 plus like current viewers, we thank you for coming out and watching us every single night. Also, I want to tell you this. Make sure you go to wxrshop.com where you can get some of your amazing replica titles, shirts, and tickets. Because coming up next is our next rather than Night of Champions live from Saudi Arabia, and you do not want to miss it. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say thank you for sleeping with us because we're back live better than ever. We apologize about the hiatus. But also coming up later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be seeing Trick Williams take on Sami Zayn. Also, you'll be seeing Ethan Page take on Rey Fenix. Oh, God. Oh, God. Are we serious? Ladies and gentlemen, we haven't seen this man since, it's almost a month ago, since he was on the European tour for WXR, where he made fun of the last real good man here in WXR, Sami Zayn. Here comes this sadistic, weird man who needs to retire already, The Miz. I don't know why Nick Aldis doesn't train this guy on Monday Night Raw. I don't know why he doesn't send this man back into NXT. I don't know why. We don't even have this man in the damn company. This man made fun of Sami Zayn. This man, he's just so unreliable. I mean, I remember, a couple years ago, this man shoved a poor innocent kid out of line because he didn't wait, to get on his flight. He got so impatient. This man needs to be fired. This is just stupid. I don't know why he's even here. Don't you wave at these people, Miz. They don't. I mean, we're kind of in your hometown, but still, it doesn't matter. You're just an evil person, Miz. I don't know why you're even here. But I digress on my statement. As we turn it down to the ring to hear from the self-proclaimed A-lister of WXR, The Miz.
Welcome to the most must-see WWE talk show. Welcome to Miz TV. And tonight I have a very special guest for you, Cleveland, my hometown. What are we booing for? I thought you guys loved me, but you know what? Being a loser like all of you, I guess it is what it is. But you know what? Like I said before, we have a very special guest tonight. He is the current number one contender for the undisputed WWE Championship, and he will take on John Cena in Saudi Arabia at John Cena. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the number one contender, Seth freaking Rollins.
What? I mean, me personally, I'm not bad about that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now that right there, that's gonna be a banger. That's gonna be a banger after banger after banger, and the words of Sheamus. But now we enter into the pit of the visionary, the revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins. And can we get a close up on that shirt? What is that? Does this say Ruler Slayer? That's a new one. That's a new title. That's a new title. I mean, then again, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, Seth Rollins has been dealing with this monster of a king known as Oba Femi. Over the last couple weeks, Oba Femi has been attacking Seth Rollins. I mean, nearly killing the man. Mr. Drip God, Mr. Friday Night Rollins, the Monday Night Messiah. He is the visionary, the revolutionary, and he is the architect. And now, the self-proclaimed, what's it called? Ruler Slayer. does. He does. As he proclaims himself. I mean.
What a time to be alive. What a time to be here at WXR on a Friday night. I guess since you're the host, I may as well let you do the talking.
Why, thank you. Thank you. For once, somebody actually has manners when it comes to Ms. TV. You know, the last time I hosted Ms. TV, a brawl between two ladies broke out. But Seth, speaking of brawls, over the coming weeks, you've gotten into a series of attacks against Oba Femi. Oba Femi, ever since he made his WXR debut, he has been on a war path. He only has one loss, and that was to Ilya Dragunov. Now, you did steal the pin from Oba Femi last week, and that's how you became the #1 contender. So what I'm wondering is, what exactly makes you the Ruler Slayer if you stole something from the Ruler Slayer? From the quote-unquote ruler.
Listen, understand, dude. I conquered the beast, Brock Lesnar. And it's nothing to conquer the ruler, Oba Femi. You see, you say I stole a win from Oba Femi, but I didn't steal anything. I just simply outsmarted him. So, when you talk about what makes me the Ruler Slayer, listen. I just qualified to be the #1 contender for the Undisputed Championship. I'm ready to get off Oba Femi. I'm done with Oba Femi. Very, very soon.
Well, you claim that you are done with Oba Femi. Sure, say we move on to your opponent at Night of Champions, that being John Cena. Not only does John Cena have one of the best records in WXR currently, he also has the corporation at his side. You know, you should know something about leading factions, don't you? You know, and the last time you led a faction, how exactly that turned out for you?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't know if you're trying to be funny or whatnot, but simply, I was just trying to guide the blind. I was trying to make something into what it was not. I tried to put them in a position where they could succeed, but they were too blind to see. So,
well,
you talk up. No, I'm not done talking just yet. You talk about how it went. Everybody back there feared us, but I'm not that type of man anymore. I'm not the type of man to beat on the small people. I'm not the type of man to bully people. I'm past that. I'm trying to regain friendships. I'm trying to build back trust with some of the people I lost back there. Because I understand what I did, and what I did in the past was wrong. But I'm willing to fix it for the future and for the better of WXR. I'm willing to fix it for the better of this company, because that's what I stand for now. I stand here in WXR to make it better.
Make it better, right. Well, you had the opportunity to make WXR much better than what it currently is when you had the World Heavyweight Championship. But then you ran into Roman Reigns, who let's not act like Roman Reigns has been all that great this year either, Mr. Rollins. You're going against John Cena this year. You know, the only person to beat John Cena this year was Javon Evans. You couldn't even beat Javon Evans yourself. What makes you think you stand a chance against John Cena?
We talk about how I lost to Javon Evans, but the fact of the matter is I didn't lose. I got hit by my own so-called teammate.
You got pinned. 1, 2, 3, right on the mat. That's what losing is, Mr. Rollins.
I see what we got here. You know, I'm willing to change. I'm willing to accept the fact. So I'll give you that. I lost to Javon Evans. I'll say Javon Evans was the bigger man that night, the better man that night.
Yes, he was.
But the fact is, Javon, you beat me at my own game. And I want to respect that now. So, to Javon Evans, I say congratulations.
So you just admitted that Javon Evans outsmarted you in your own game, yet you're going into a much bigger match here. Now, let me ask you this. Ironically, the WWE Championship, the title that you are the #1 contender for, you spent a good portion of your year trashing against it. You picked the World Heavyweight Championship when you won the Elimination Chamber. Hell, you main evented WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. You went against CM Punk in April this year for the Crown Jewel Championship, and you proved why, quote unquote, the World Heavyweight Championship is superior. Now that you're challenging for the WWE Championship, do you believe that you, the visionary, the revolutionary, the architect, can make the WWE Championship the top prize of the company once again?
You know, me, Seth Rollins, yes, I am willing to make that championship superior now. Well, I wouldn't say superior, but I would say more than what it is. While it's around the waist of a man so undeserving. Yes, he has the best record, but the reason his record continued is because he had people alongside him. Just like I had with Division before you mentioned that, yes, Division helped me carry out a long reign. And I can say this, without Division, I wouldn't have held that World Heavyweight Championship for as long as I did. But that doesn't make me less of a man, because I can admit that.
That kind of makes you less of a man.
It kind of doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
It certainly makes you less of a man. But you know what, Mr. Rollins? I'm going to go ahead and put it to you like this. So far, the people of Cleveland are not interested in listening to you talk when it comes to Miz TV, because you have contributed nothing to Miz TV but spew out a bunch of lies. Everything you've said has done nothing but prove my point. You do not run WXR no more. Allow me to make this clear. If anything, WXR should be running through me. I'm sick and tired of people like you taking opportunities away from people like, no, when my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. You're on my show. As I was saying, matter of fact, look at me when I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Just who the hell do you think you are, huh? Right. Walking down to my ring, you look stupid. That's what you do. You look stupid. But you know what, Seth? At the end of the day, I hope you fail at Night of Champions. You know why? Because when you get pinned at Night of Champions for the 1, 2, 3, I'm going to be right there in that gorilla position, and I'm going to laugh at you, because the former face of WXR is going to go right back to rock bottom. And hey, maybe you can go ask Triple H to bring you back to the top again. And that's if he ever comes back.
You know, I would say something to you, but I'm a bigger man. No, I would do something to you, but I'm a bigger man. But I'm going to say something directly to you. You say something about taking opportunities for the people in the back. Miz, you had years to gain an opportunity. You had years to be your now undisputed champion. But you couldn't do that. I admit I took opportunities from the people in the back, but I haven't took a single opportunity from you. It's just... It's not because I took an opportunity from you. It's that you just wasn't good enough for that opportunity. Understand that. I have contributed nothing to Miz TV. Miz TV isn't nothing. Matter of fact, excuse my French, but Miz TV is shitty. And with me being on your show, that's boosting your ratings because I am more relevant than you are.
Well, no. You see, the reason why Seth Rollins is actually more relevant is because of your wife, Becky Lynch. But wait, she got traded. So what are you without her now?
All right. You mentioned it.
What was that? The man's man? So who carries the balls in that
Oh my god! Oh my god, he just sucker
Watch your
punched
damn
him!
mouth when you talking about my wife. See, you crossed
I
the
don't-
line. Get there.
You miscrossed the line. You don't mention another man's wife. My god! And Seth Rollins has lost it, man. He has lost it. Miz is down. He got hit with a massive right. Oh god, I don't like that look. Ladies and gentlemen, look out. I don't like that look in the eyes of Seth Rollins. Curb stop! Curb stop! Curb stop! That head
Next
of
time,
the Miz
watch your
brick
mouth.
hell.
Well, you will be in the exact same position the next time I meet you.
Oh my god. My god. Message sent. John, I hope you are watching. And I hope you are listening. Because Seth Rollins is coming for your head. So look at that beautiful star brought to you by Pierre 6.
WXR Universe. You know, honestly, last week I beat Liv Morgan after exactly doing what I said I was going to do. And now, look at me. As I don't have my championship right now because, you know, it had to undergo maintenance because, you know, it's my title now. Let me tell you something, WXR Universe. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you don't worship me. And I don't care if you don't honor me because I make promises. And when I make a promise, you better know damn well it's gonna get done. You know what? One more thing. Liv Morgan, you know, all you'll ever be is Rhea Ripley's damn lapdog, and I hope you know it, bitch.
Goodness gracious. What a message from the Incarnate Chamber. Look out, Cody. Oh my god. Ricky Saints attacking the hell out of American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And that's payback. You know what I say about karma? It's a female dog. And Cody, you're getting yours because of what happened earlier tonight.
Where? Actually, I'm gonna take you over here.
Oh my god, he's dog walking him. He's dog walking him. Oh my god. No. Ricky, no. Ricky, no. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Plucking his head on the damn briefcases over there in production. It's gonna kill him. Ricky, no. Ricky. Oh my god, rock bottom. Right to the spine and Cody Rhodes. Oh my god, and another one. Jesus! We need medical attention for Cody right now. This isn't good. Oh my god, that thick bastard of a snake. Ricky needs to be suspended. My god, no. From one bastard to the next. It is time for Ethan Page taking on a formidable opponent in the name of Ray Phoenix. Jesus Christ. Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Page is on a quest for gold. This man has been title hungry ever since he has been called up here to the main roster. I talked with Ethan Page earlier today. He said, listen, Wade, I want what LA Knight has. I want that Intercontinental title. And I'll stop at nothing till I get what I want. And what will Ethan Page do? Can he put away one of the greatest luchadors in all of WXW history in the name of Ray Phoenix? We'll find out. Because that match, ladies and gentlemen, is next. Now here he comes, one half of the Lucha Brothers themselves, Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix, who has had an incredible WXW career, who participated back at, I would like to say, WrestleMania. Of course, some other incredible PLEs. You name it, that man was there. And oh my God, out of nowhere, what a spear, straight to Ray Phoenix, Ethan Page. Taking no time. This man's all about ego stealing, and he's taking all the aura away from Ray Phoenix. My God, and over. So a step. So Ethan Page, I think he's been looking to send a message to LA Knight here. And now, with a massive lariat taking on Ray Phoenix here near the outside. Jesus Christ. Oh, Irish Whip now back inside the ring. Match this last match start underway. Jeez, a little stutter moment there. And now here's the bell ringing it underway here. Irish Whip. Match is on the way now. Over the rope in a beautiful power slam by Ethan Page. I mean, you want to prove that you're a workhorse. You prove it by taking out one of the most dangerous luchadors here in WXW, Ray Phoenix. And now Dexter's it. Slides through, looks for a clothesline. And now the Poison Rider. Straight to the head of Ethan Page. Here's the cover. 1. Kill 2. Kick it at 2. And now Ray Phoenix getting the upper hand here. And you have to think, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this matchup, their power rankings could shift. In the mid-card, in the IC title picture here, with a beautiful sunset flip, sending Ethan Page to the outside, crashing headfirst onto the side still steps. Now back inside the ring we go. Rolling under foot stomp. Love to see it. Keeping the momentum high here. Don't forget, still to come, ladies and gentlemen. I believe in our main event, it will be Trick Willie taking on Sami Zayn. Do not want to miss it. And now Ray Phoenix looking to run the ropes here, looking to fly. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, Tilt World DDT. Viking, Ray Phoenix, but I believe Ethan Page countered with a beautiful power slam. And now with a beautiful elbow drop, looking like a megastar elbow drop. Ethan Page, you know, he's channeling his inner LA Knight. I don't like that, ladies and gentlemen. This man has been tweeting non-stop about LA Knight. This man has been nothing but he's an LA Knight try-hard. And a beautiful DDT sparking him. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Kick it at 2. beautiful power up in Ethan. That should remind you to keep your head out of the game, Ethan. Don't stop paying attention to the referee, Ethan.
A 3 count. No, that was a 3 count. That was a 3 count.
Ethan, that wasn't a 3 count. Pay attention, Ethan. Beautiful knee to the temple of Ethan. Down goes Paige. That's what you get, Ethan. That's what you get, Ethan, for getting in the way of the referee. Keep your eyes on the ball, and a beautiful backhand fist, stunning Paige. And now Ray Phoenix looking to fly, going up top. And now Ray Phoenix pointing to the crowd, signaling this is the end. What a beautiful 450, caught him midway with the spear. My God, that was thunderous. Now Ethan Page taking his time. How are you looking over here, buddy?
Yeah.
How are you looking over here?
Come on.
I know what's going through your mind, Ethan.
And no
you
one
gotta
can
match.
be quiet.
No, you be quiet. Pay attention to your match, okay, young man? Stop worrying about LA Knight and go finish the match. And a drop kick by Ray Phoenix straight to Ethan Page. That's what you get. And now Ray Phoenix taking the distraction of a Page and Phoenix trading blues here on Friday night, cause it's Friday night. Tripping Ray Phoenix out to the corner.
Hey, you keep talking too much, commentator.
That's my job. Hey, that's my job. How about you shut up? Roll up. Ref, what are you doing? That's a 3 count. Ray Phoenix should have won. Ray Phoenix should have won. That was a 3. What are you doing? Ref? Oh my God. Another roll up. 1. Wait. Oh my God. I believe Ray Phoenix rolled through it. Oh my God. And now Ray Phoenix kick straight to the temple. Down goes Paige. That's right, Phoenix. Teach this jobber how to get it done. Punch your ticket. And we'll roll up like Phoenix. 1, 2. Kick it. Ooh. Kick out of 2. But here's the cover again. He's not stopping. Ref. Oh my God. Ref 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's right. And Ethan Page is not pissed off.
You have to be kidding me.
And an attack.
You have to be joking.
Right behind with the knee.
No.
I believe the match was it. But now another knee to Ethan Page. Johnny goes. Oh, I guess the ref didn't call for the bell. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell at that point. I mean, that's literally what Ethan Page gets. We're talking crap, getting his mind out of the gutter, always controlling me, and worry about what commentary is doing. And now, getting all mad at the referee. You can hear him screaming. Tell him to do his job better. This is what happens when you lose the eye of the ball. And Ethan Page will not be getting any closer to the IC title. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Still to come once again. Believe it or not, main event, it is Trick Williams taking on. Trick Williams taking on, I gotta remember, Sami Zayn. There we go. Jesus. This whole night has been nothing but adrenaline. My goodness. Just nothing but incredible moments here tonight. From all the women, from the men kicking us off earlier tonight with AJ Lee calling out the incomparable Sasha Banks, challenging her to a match for her WWE Women's title at Night of Champions. Then we also saw later on, early on to the night, Cody Rhodes coming out to help and defend Sheamus, which then the corporation went out to attack him. But then, also, after that, we saw Trick Williams and Cody Rhodes exchange some words. Trick Williams looking to capture some gold here and WXR. Some believe he should face Aleister Black and not LA Knight. Some believe Trick Williams should be facing John Cena for the undisputed title. But now, Trick Willie has an opportunity to put all their doubters away. This man has an opportunity to show why everyone around here calls him the Anointed One. Of course, we cannot forget Liv Morgan advancing in the Queen of the Ring tournament. The help of Dominic Mysterio. And speaking of advancing, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time we get coming with the Trick Willie train. 'Cause, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time on Friday Night Smackdown. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Little Yachty. He is the Anointed One, Trick Willie.
Let's do it, Yachty. We at the top. We at the supremacists in this company, dog. We at the top, boy. This nice. Let me hear you. We had Friday Night Smackdown. Woo!
I don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. This song is really catchy. You know, I heard this diss track on all the SmackDown roster. I bet a few months ago. This was before Money in the Bank. He diss tracked LA Knight.
You know how we do it.
This Drew McIntyre. Mind you, he even dissed Cody Rhodes. This man is an international sensation, and I believe he is a future world champion.
I like it. Let's talk about it. Hey, dog, let's get on the apron. Let's go ahead and get in that ring, and let's take this boy out. Let's talk about it.
Sami Zayn ain't been nothing since. Has he even won a world title yet, dog?
Man, what has Sami Zayn done in his life, dog?
Of course, Little Yachty
Damn thing.
has been at the side of Trick Willie since day one, since he made his appearance back.
Hey, let me hear
at, I like to call it Crown
I need that energy.
My goodness. Trick Willie bringing all that fire and fire and desire here on SmackDown. You know, I believe he should be called the Trick God of SmackDown. That boy is ice out here.
Let's hear him, dog.
And of course, Little Yachty's lives. Oh, and
hell no.
Oh, hell no.
By
Turn the aux off. Oh, hell no. I'm finna whoop his ass.
Cutting him off at the pinnacle of his entrance. That ginger red freak.
Look at walking out to my smoke, dog.
And Sami Zayn looking to put away his demons, looking to punch his ticket to get some gold. Ladies and gentlemen, I also want to tell you now, this match is brought to you by PS6 and of course DoorDash. This match is one of a hard-hitting one. Two competitors, two people who could be a future world champion. It all comes down into this main event. Zayn Williams, one-on-one, first time ever, Friday Night Smackdown, live from Cleveland, Ohio. Here we go. Sami Zayn, the underdog from the underground. Trick Williams, he is the Anointed One. He is the future. He is the lemon pepper stepper. Can he step on the gingerbread man's house on tonight and advance? The referee gets this matchup underway. This is a big fight feel. Trick Williams is used to this. Enemy's used to this. Referee calling for the bell. I believe it did ring. There it is. Here we go. This is giving me shades of Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes at full measure. And you start with a stare down. And a shove by Sammy straight to Trick, and Trick eating it like a dog eating his food. He wants more, and answering back with his own shove to Sammy. And Sammy and Trick, here we go, throwing down like two alpha males. Rights and lefts by Trick. Looking to whoop Sammy back to the independency, ducks through the clothesline. Trick shot, misses. Sami Zayn, drop kick, right to the midsection. Trick really looking to end it early with a trick shot, but misses. And of course, Yachty looking on a little disappointed. I don't blame him. And now an Irish whip from Sami Zayn to Trick Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, I also want to note that both these men are former NXT champions. And a spear by Trick Williams straight to Sami Zayn. Both these men competed in NXT. Both these men have had heated rivalries, with one known as Kevin Owens for Sami Zayn. And of course, Trick Williams has an incredible history with Carmelo Hayes. Both these men know how and what it means to get in these type of mid-event opportunities. Goes for a running lariat, but ducks out of the way. Sami answers back with a massive right. Of course, I believe the referee got hit there when Trick Williams was running the ropes there. Irish whip. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to recall, I believe it was 2 weekends ago, Sami Zayn did battle with Solo Sikoa, and Solo Sikoa defeated Sami Zayn, and Sami went for a beautiful German and a spinning heel kick by Trick Willie, stopping Sami in his tracks. And another spinning heel kick that might have sent Sami back to Canada. And of course, Trick Willie looking to build up some momentum. Goodness gracious, look out. Oh my God, look for a running knee. Sami Zayn caught him with a massive right. Jesus Christ, now Sami onto the apron. What could we see here? Running the ropes, Trick. Caught him, oh my God. Oh my God. I believe that was a big boot, but both men went over the top. Landing hard, I believe Trick may have tweaked his knee there. The way he landed, count of one. Trick Williams looks like he's walking it off. And now feet fighting those beautiful anointed right elbows to Sami, and look for an Irish whip into the Celsius, and Sami counters with an Irish whip of his own. Ribs first, and here the solid steps by Sami. Kind of 5. And now Sami, what the hell is he thinking? Breaking the count, literally out, walking on. What the hell? Oh my God! Sit at moves over the top. That was a thing of beauty. I'll never get a replay of that one. Jesus. Jesus, count of 4. Back inside the ring. Here we go. Break down. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Kick it at 2. Not enough to slow down the anointed train here on your main event for Friday Night Smackdown. And now dragging Trick Willie into the corner, and now feeding him with those massive Canadian rights and lefts and kicks to the head. That's almost a count of 5 right there. Ref, get in there and stop it. My God. Just cheating on him. The referee's being very lenient here in this match, ladies and gentlemen. And now, Nightmare by Sami. Trick Williams sitting up there in the middle of the ring. Run the ropes, kick, ducks through it, kick up by Trick. Trick, oh my God! Spinning heel kick, big boot, down goes Sami, both men are down. Both men are down. What a matchup. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, look at the closing moments. This is time for the Trick shot. He's calling for it. Look out, Sammy. Caught him. Oh my God. Backsploder out of nowhere. And no, my God. And now. Little Yachty looking confused. He's dazed. And now Sammy's in. What the hell? Oh my God. Is that Solo? Samoan Spike. You Sami Zayn. You sick bastard. You incompetent fool. You Samoan bastard. What the hell is wrong with you? Yachty's confused. Yachty doesn't know what's happening. Trick doesn't know. What the hell did we just see? And now, Sammy, turn around, Sammy. Look out. Trick bottom. That's it out of nowhere. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you can kiss the underdog from the underdog goodbye with this beautiful, say with me, Cleveland with the dreads down. Oh yeah, man. Trick shot to the dome. Wait, ref is down. Oh my God. Ref got hit by the trick shot. Oh my God. Now Sammy. Oh my God. Blue Thunder Bomb. The ref is down. And now Sammy putting Trick really into the corner. Are we ready to see a Haluva kick out of nowhere? Oh, Dutch Susan. Oh my God. Rebounds the ropes. Trick shot. Oh my God. Does a thing of beauty. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. In the bow. Trick Williams that wins. What a match. And an assist by Solo Sikoa. What the hell did I just see? What a main event. You can't be mad. You cannot be mad about it. They put everything, blood, sweat, and tears on the line here. And Trick Williams proved why. He's the anointed one. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Solo Sikoa snuck his business inside of Sammy's business.
Hey, Yachty, what I tell you, dog? I told you, I'm the true Trick Williams. I run this, dog. And guess what? That crown, they gonna call me King Williams. Believe that. The anointed one.
Hey, dog, guess what? That baby boy Sami Zayn got himself into a tricky situation. Now we're semifinals bound. Bound, dog. We got either Cody or Ricky. One of them chumps.
Whichever one, that bobblehead or that self-absorbed bitch, Trick Williams gonna win it.
That's what we do.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for tuning in for Fortnite Smackdown. Still at the shock and the involvement from Solo Sikoa in this matchup. My name's Wade Barrett. Thank you, Cleveland, Ohio, for hosting us. We'll see you next week on Monday for Monday Night Raw. Good night, everybody.